Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master of propaganda. He was like defender of the fatherland of Future 1, or 2v2 actually, on Pachino Farmlands in the north stands Pidzi and DemoHammer, fighting here for an American-British task force. US 3rd Armoured Division support of the British 53rd here, pushing into a German-held town here with Jzuna and MSC, fighting here with the 90th Panzer Grenadier Division. We got a double pioneer machine gun opening there. We got Grenadiers with breakthrough actually out of MCS versus Sappers Vickers here for Pidzi and DemoHammer with Armoured right off the bat, Engineers Rifleman. So we are off to the races. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued generous and absolutely wonderful support of the Propagandacast. And a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on my videos. Helps out immensely. So, moving forward here, overall broad approach here on each side. Nothing to really remark upon there.
Grenadiers have been mustered for battle.
All steady as she goes. Vickers obviously means more aggressive map control in the early game, but obviously... But also doesn't, like, set back too much in terms of map control either, as you can just get it up faster as well. So, in the south here, Pioneers moving in. Ooh, move too fast here. Hey, that can happen from time you slightly miss the timing here and you move too fast here, so the munitions point is not being seized. That's definitely going to feel a bit uncomfortable there. Grenadiers moving forwards here for Pidzi. Oops. For Jzuna, I mean not Pidzi. Pidzi for the section on the way there. Up north here, we got the fuel point there being seized. ND4 to the Pioneer support. Scouts there spotted, engaged. Things are about to heat up here. Engineers, and there you go. Nice head of course. Already anticipating the opponent had the machine around here. We got Ralph got flank in here. Very well done there by DemoHammer. And there you go. The machine there's getting flanked. Nice attack now from all sides. Machine needs to withdraw here now. That was really, I think, a good attack there by DemoHammer. Again, just pretty much made some good assumptions and then, acted upon them, setting up for a very tactically efficient assault. Jzuna with another Grenadier squad on the way here. In the center, MSC, they're moving up there. Pioneers forced back. Looking a bit rough here, though. For either side. Could be one by either side. But there you go. Second Ralph squad arriving, I think, should turn the tide here. We got Pioneers being rushed up here by Jzuna, more in an act of desperation, more than anything else here. In the center here, German forces are catching up with the British sappers. They're being evicted from their premises with heavy gunfire, the typical German method of eviction. In the south here, sappers and machine moving up here, clearly anticipating them. SCS might push southwards, but so far he seems to show no interest in that. MP40s are being equipped there to Jzuna, of course, alongside large amounts of grenades. And we got another section on the way there for Pidzi. No battle group yet for him, though. Kind of comfortable, but
we have lost the sector.
And we got rapid production. MD42 setting up here. Got that southern munitions point now. We got more Grenadiers moving forwards. And we got the officers' quarters on the way there. Will Jzuna go for fast tech, or will he also go for heavy tier 1? Then with the officers' quarters, we'll have to see. Up north, MSC moving in to assist. There we go. He's also got MP40 grenadiers. They actually got double break for him. Both of our players actually going for MP40 grenadiers. You don't see that too often, at least I feel. So that is an interesting pick here out of the Germans. Again, it allows them to play more aggressively. Has a bit more early firepower. Certainly allows the Grenadiers in some regards scale a bit better than otherwise. And of course, they do get a bit more burst with a grenade assault, even if out of all the grenade assaults, it's probably by far the weakest. Grenade off here, they're doing a bit of damage. The Stielhandgranate M24. We got sappers flanking the Grenadiers here. MCS will have to withdraw there, or he's going to suffer. And back to seizing the fuel. We can see this time around, he's withdrawn the machine a bit more. You might also notice, again, he's covering up the flank here more again. He's, again, got burned once, so he's not obviously going to look to do that as well. Then, of course, also a good way to try and cover the point here if you're going from this angle in the first place. And we got Luftwaffe Company for Jzuna. Jaegers, Armored Cars, maybe Vivint or Armada. We'll have to see. South side there. MD bunker there, catch the saps, even they're trying to lay down mines on the fuel point. Cheeky play there by Pidzi. And over to MCS. With 3 grenades, MG42 there, and over to Demolition Hammer. A lot of action here, a lot of messiness, if anything, as the front lines are getting sort of whirled around there.
Grab this weapon. Keep fighting.
We have finished the research.
So grenadiers here, in a bit of a shoot at long range with the Rav squad. They do have a cover, but still, the MP40s aren't exactly known for their long distance firepower.
Point is being lost.
The Southeast sappers, they're holding off the Germans, but I think that's going to be at most temporary, and of course need to be careful they don't get like cut off in retreat. We got fast deploy, and we got a half-track being rushed up. A Demolition Hammer, likely an M16 here. There you go. M3 half-track out.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Any moment now, it's probably going to capture the M16. I mean, he could use it for, like, you know, mechanized infantry tactics. Yeah, M16. I mean, no USF player really utilizes the baseline half-track. Period. Anyways, charging in there, 50 cal there, blazing away at the Grenadiers there. The good old Mardus, and we got a truck out here for
The enemy have taken our
Pidzi
territory.
as well. Maybe he's going to use that to reinforce and support troops there. Yes, looks like it. In the center there, British forces have laid claim here to the center of
We have
Pachino.
lost control of a victory
55th
point.
Infantry Division, they're having some success. Jaegers, they're out for Jzuna. As for MSC, we got the Panzergrenadier Company. There's a lot of action in German forces approaching here. Maybe get some Panzerschrecks up in the Jaeger to deal with light vehicles. And here, machine gun firing down the other machine there. Grenades being chucked here. Fighting is ruthless. There you go, looking for an attack machine as it's focused on the Vickers here. This allows the section to close in, and MSC here could lose it if he's not careful, in particular those sections get any upgrades going. But fortunately for the Germans in the south, the sections are not getting any upgrades in there. And up north, oh, we do get a Polton truck as well. So both Allied players are actually gone for anti-aircraft vehicles. Obviously, aid puts immediate pressure on the Germans, but also in the case that other German player, of course, theoretically had committed to a battle group with access to the loiters, that would certainly help. Of course, they've both gone for Breakthrough, and Breakthrough isn't exactly known for its loiters. It's known for its Tiger tanks and its MP40s and the occasional Starstorm Rush. Maybe the command tank if you really use Stoogs. Like me. But anyways, M16 busy up here, scouts are pressed, Grenadiers closing with MP40s, Flammenwerfers and Turncalls. We got those Jaegers with their Gewehr 43s. Typically the Gewehr 43 would have been reserved for, like, you know, the second in command of a squad or the squad leader. Maybe it does marksman occasionally. And typically also, you know, more, you know, veteran units could have, like, you know, received G43s as well. Larger numbers. Got a wipe down the British. Got the Polton truck there blasting away. Sapper's not doing too great. There are the need to be careful here. That Pidzi does not suffer further cash. There you go. Cutsy a wipe here. Panzergrenadiers for MSC. No sign of anything else. And though do have the Pack 40, but say no Stoogs or 250.5 tracks. We got here Jzuna. They're being slowly bled out by the Americans. Demolition Hammer is on the offensive. And of course we got the M8 Scott. Self-propelled gun. And we got a Flak 30 up for Jzuna. Trying to show off the bigger flag there against the M16. And ooh, Scott there, I'm getting a bit too close perhaps. Things are heating up still. Panzergrenadiers out of MSC and the Germans. Grenadier, the Air Force back. Jaeger still without a Panzerschreck. And now the MU-42 finding the premise. There we go. Utterly rendered inhospitable with white phosphorus there. Almost wiping out the MU-42 entirely in one go. And holy smokes, talk about close. That was insanely lucky there for Jzuna. In the south, fuel point there reclaimed by the British forces, moving in with a lot of gunpowder. MSC there, bit scattered, trying to, I think, do too many things at the same time. We got a Bishop out here now for Pidzi. Alrighty. The Bishop will later be replaced by the Sexton, which was the British equivalent of the Priest self-propelled gun. Because the Americans didn't want to make a Priest with a 25-pounder gun, so they just said, well, we'll do it ourselves then. Fun fact. Grenadiers pushing forward to M16, rushing in, supported, of course, by the Scott here. American forces drawing upon the center of Pachino. Even as the Germans are also looking to keep it secure here. Victory points wise bounce a bit back and forth. MSC there with the Panzer Company. Jzuna likely also going to have one underway soon, if not already. Maybe not. Oh, he's actually gone for the Marder 3 here. The Marder 3 Ausführung M. Featuring the very ubiquitous Panzer 38T chassis, which the Germans would use until the very end of the war, even as the Panzer 38T itself would see less and less usage. They would use that base tank there for a lot of like various designs, even a reconnaissance tank similar to the Lux. Black 30 car in the center, white fossil cores going off all over the place, grenade assaults here. Massive chaos here now. Black 30 in a bit of trouble, massive clouds of white phosphorus there completely enveloping the roads. And we got a Grenadier squad diving in quite aggressively here. North here, Marder slowly inching forward to this pack 40 there mounted. Double Scots though. I would argue that's a bit of an oak from Demolition Hammer, particularly they don't have like any anti-tank assets with the Marder there. Go Marder scores a glorious kill on one of the Scots, leaving it burning.
Enemy forces have captured
And
the
there we
victory point.
go. Another Scot there, almost knocked out, and it gets the Pulsion truck. This Marder is, you know, metaphorically on fire, though it may of course soon become practically on fire. But still, that Marder's been an amazing investment there, of course, for Jzuna already. Thumbs up to that. And certainly highlights the Allies there, perhaps getting a bit too overconfident versus the Germans, feeling success. They relaxed for just long enough here for the Marder to just charge in and get some good hits in. Of course, that said, the Americans are far from done, and we in fact here could see recovery vehicle recover, you know, the various light vehicles. Oh dear, I don't know what Demolition Hammer was thinking there. That was an absolute blunder of an idea. Maybe it was a misclick. Something else, maybe it's just the pathing being really weird, as there is this weird thing, at least on the 1v1 version, but where the pathing has a weird tendency of trying to force vehicles to move through the center of Pachino. I'm not entirely sure as to why, but like for some reason it seems to think it's always the easiest thing, even when in reality it means it takes a massive detour. Maybe that's what's happened there.
The enemy has taken a victory
Almost
point.
took the bishop as well, but there you go. Getting some damage in here, cleared out a pack. Got grenade assault seed, which blows up the Marder. I think that was a bit of a tactical miscalculation there for the Germans.
The enemy holds
False
the
grenades!
victory point.
But what about it? Just false grenades! Oh, scheiße, it's a Marder. Why didn't anyone warn me? They tried to. Brutality here, though, as British forces lay claim to the church of St. Al of Pachino, only to vacate the church once you realise it's not an Anglican
The
church.
machine gun has been destroyed.
And meanwhile, we got the recovery tank here out for Demolition Hammer. Very much anticipated. No sign of further tech for the Allies. We got double bishops there out of Pidzi here. I forgot to switch over to Pidzi there as well. My apologies. Kind of got caught up in that sudden, like, surge and that Scot there getting knocked out. Bit awkward, I will admit. And of course the Marder there as well. There's definitely a lot of oddities there. Up north, German forces there flanking around. Gacy, of course, realizing he can't not get too focused up here. You're all seeing the scope D43s. It's interesting to see I'm more placed just focusing on the scope D43s and kind of ignoring the Panzerschreck.
The enemy remains stubborn.
Back at base here, still no Panzer Company. We do have medic bunker up there for Jzuna and for MSC. Starstorm have arrived. The south section, Sam's advancing with grenades upon using up the southern victory point again, trying to like envelop the Allies here. German assault forces breaking through the center. We got Blitzkrieg here for Jzuna. And we got a very aggressive M16 here out for Demolition Hammer. And there we go, double bishops. Might actually clear out the church for the section side of it if Pidzi there isn't careful. Panzer swooping in there with our Sturmgewehre. Back at the Allied base, we're still not seeing much in terms of tech here. But we do have the recovery tank there fixing up one Scot. Moving on to the Pulsion truck, probably because that's just, as you might notice here, a lot fast. Oh, he salvaged it actually. That's obviously even faster. Also gives us a bit of resources. Yes, one's got their course fixed up. He may, of course, try with the other one, but he needs to clear out those Germans, so obviously, you know, he doesn't, like, you know, give the opponent a way that he's going to do so they can just eat him up to ruin it. Of course, if he spotted it, he might, of course, already get an idea that 2 MSC and MSC might be moving in to deal with that. Okay, he's going for it anyways. Yeah, just there, we see. Kind of ruining it a bit there. Back to Demolition Hammer. Get self-repair. North side Americans launching a counterattack here. And the south, we got fresh advance here, but MSC, they're pushing forwards. British lines here are completely non-existent, practically disintegrating. And there we go. Now with the Pack 40 pushback, goes for something that's Scott, at which point this is, you know, not going to be that huge of a loss in the end. I mean, sure, it still costs resources to cover them, but it's still cheaper than, you know, rebuilding them from scratch. A lot of Bishop fire again here. Finally, yeah, we are finally getting some tech at least here for Pidzi with the company command post. Demolition Hammer, though, remains pretty firm on the whole not taking up thing. Meanwhile, MSC 15 with the 15-15 with the Panzerkampfwagen 4, and we got a Panzer company as well now on the way here for Jzuna.
Our adversary is pushing
Things
back.
are about to heat up.
We are down to 250 points.
Germans at 250, Allies with 409. Certainly seeing a lot of action across several flashpoints across this map. Mines in the center then, of course, noting he's researched the demolition package, so of course his rifle can lay down anti-tank mines. Double Scotch is carpeting everything with white phosphorus. We got the Bishops here. Blasting as well, everything there. We got the Panther 4 on the scene now here for MSC and the 90th Panzer Grenadier Division. One of the few Panzer Grenadier Divisions actually received Panzers because it couldn't actually get the Stukes it was supposed to, so it received a mix of Panzer 4s and Italian Semoventas instead. Fun fact. BARs for Demolition Hammer. British forces advancing. Again, looking to re-establish control of the southern road. But up north, we got a massive push from Demolition Hammer, looking to lay claim to Northern Victory Point, but we do have several German guns running out here under Jzuna's command.
Point lost.
Diving in, wiping the flak 30. Now, that's going to be a painful blow there to Jzuna, particularly Americans run off with
We
it.
have lost control of a victory point.
But we got Panzerschreck Jägers actually out here now for Jzuna. Panther 4 on the move here, M16 out of cover tank, they're quite exposed. And of course, this is worth noting, Demolition Hammer doesn't actually have like any anti-tank weapons still. Got a Panther as well there here for Jzuna. Suddenly, Demolition Hammer once more in a pretty precarious position as he's about to lose the Scots again. Will he be given the opportunity to recover them once more? I don't quite have the to really predict that. It depends whether the Germans actually noticing that and, like, you know, making the clear deduction, because if they didn't, of course, they may not do that, which would be very fortunate for Demolition Hammer there. German forces are breaking through it. Ooh, Sappers there caught. Actually, really nice flank there by MSC. We got this Bishop still hard to work here, but Demolition Hammer is in a pretty prickly spot. There you go, tank depot on the way, so that means War Machine and EC8s then. That's something there for Demolition Hammer. Obviously a problem for the Germans depending how long this match lasts. South side, the British forces have established something resembling a front line, though with a good enough push. That could fall a bit apart there, though. More Panther force from MSC. And we get the command tank. Not a bad pick if you are going for like multiple medium tanks. The command tank can make them notably better. Also works great with the Stug 3G, by the way.
Victory point is under enemy control.
So that's definitely not a bad idea at all here by MSC. Far from it. The South Pioneers with the Vickers Grenadiers hitting a mine, taking losses. Again, the front line just continues to be a whirlwind of activity and chaos. The German Panzerwaffe here is trying to get the victory point count more in the favour of the Third Reich here, but it's not quite playing out as so. Panther Force base in the centre. Grant there going for the Panther 4. Nice, of course, move there by Pidzi, take for that. Back to Jzuna, and this time remember to switch over to Pidzi as well. Who's going for Indian artillery. Will Jzuna be going for command tanks? Will be actually going for the Tiger tank. Rifle swing in there, Jaeger supporting. South side again, British forces remain pretty firm about that. Germans though rushing in the centre here. 3rd Panzer Grenadier Company under MSC charging in there.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
North here, Panthers swarming in there under Jzuna's command. More artillery fire all over the place, more explosions, more carnage. Back at the German base. I mean, obviously for MSC, with that many Panther forces up already, armoured science codes would be pretty darn handy. Of course, whether or not he commits, that is of course an entirely different subject matter. And there we go, we got the EC8s out now here for DemoHammer. Brad Pitt has arrived.
We have command points that require use.
Suddenly again, things are perhaps, going more in the favour of the Allies again, even the Germans having some success, but there you go. Flag 30. Ooh, Panther hit with white phosphorus round, but the EC8's getting buttoned up meanwhile, and we got Jaegers for that Panther 6 Grenadiers for that Panther Faust here. And there you go, engine blown out already on the EC8. Brad Pitt screaming at the director here, asking why the hell this was allowed to happen to him in his movie. Jaegers, they're about to get the knockout blow there. Down to just poor Jürgen and Fritz. No, the rocket misses. And the Grant actually blocks alongside the recovery tank. He's saving the EC8. Narrowly, what a save. Meanwhile, Grant keeps pushing forward here, guns blazing. The Germans up north here under the Jzuna are definitely having a less than ideal time here. MSC, they're just hanging back, fixing up his panzers. No sign of much else out there for him though. No command tanks yet. Scott, they're diving in. And down it goes. Not entirely sure what was going on here under DemoHammer's glorious command. So we got those bishops, we got a Grant, we got Panther Force coming from the other side here. And we got a medic bunker built in the middle of the stream. And we get a drop there. There's incendiaries, yeah, it is incendiaries on the anti-tank guns. Now drop there. The M16 was clearly busy with other things. Now we've got Allied artillery called in return. They're trying to get vengeance for the fallen. We got that Flag 30 just doing its best, setting for a round impression there. In the south, Pidzi's positions are being slowly squished here. And the Grant, he's in heavy need repairs. EC8 finally got his engine problem sorted out. And we got more Grants on the way for Pidzi. Very good. Thumbs up. Jzuna definitely has the command points now for the Tiger tank. He almost has the resources too. He definitely has the fuel. It's actually just a matter of manpower for Jzuna there. Comparatively, despite having like set up for the command tank, MSC is to go for. I mean, it could be misclicked on it by accident. I don't know. Hard to say there what the exact game plan for MSC on that one is. I mean, he's got 2 Panther Forces and we upgrade them, then got the command tank support, and I do think they'd be pretty solid. 249, 260 German army. It's almost brought the Allies down to their level. It's going to be a little rider still. Grant's being forced back. Recovery tank, they swing about in front of the entire German army in the north. Not exactly ideal there though for Demolition Hammer, but his recovery tank narrowly survives that particularly explosive excursion. In the center, Pentaforce line push ahead here for the Fatherland, charging in their guns blazing, Allied forces crumbling away. And there you go, Jzuna can call in the Tiger from the 4th Schwere Panzerabteilung. Good guns for Pidzi. And there we go, we got the command saying the Befehls Panzerkampfwagen. It's not uncommon to use older command tanks for command vehicles in the German army. I think there was one case where one of the SS Panzer divisions in Normandy actually had a Panzer III as a command tank. Fun fact. They would also occasionally be used, like, you know, for assault gun units. Like, for example, Panther was in control of a Yak Panther unit. But anyways, 170 bombardments. Still no Tiger though for Jzuna, and back here to MSC, and back to the Demolition Hammer, who's going for bazooka teams now. Surprisingly, oh yeah, he realized he'd go for another easy hit, does that, and there you go, Panzer charging in, he's supported by the command tank. Mine goes off though. A lot of mines here though. Thankfully for MSC, not the heavy anti-tank mines. I was much hoping to get those Pentaforce out of there. Quick response of the Allies, Grants, EC8s on the move here. Up north, Jzuna remains firmly dug in. And there we go, got the Tiger out here. 504th Schwere Panzerabteilung. Sending in the heavy armor, the Schwere Panzers. Senderwards, EC8 Grants moving in. Of course, Sentinel opportunity to try to go in here. We'll be able to do it. Pentaforce support with the command tank might be a bit more challenging. Then again, that's a lot of gunpowder there out of the Allies. Grenadiers wiped. This is getting pretty hurtful there for the Allies. Pentaforce getting slammed here. Even got the bishop supporting. Packs on the flank there. Nice setup there. But artillery fire's already gone down here. Grant keeps pushing. EC8's time for the more isolated Pentaforce here. As MSC kind of panics and starts scattering his tanks all over the place. It might also been a case of just salvaging what he can there, so that one probably wouldn't make it out anyway. So, but there you go, quick counterattack, but he soon leads to leave some pressure on the flank there. Seems to have done some work taking out one of the bishops. Tiger tank arriving, might be for MSC to move to assist Jzuna before he loses too much. Quite the hectic battle there. Fortunately, the Allies didn't go in that hard here, so the damage wasn't perhaps quite as bad as it could have been here to the Germans. Could have been, I think, significantly worse. And this allows actually for the Germans to counter-attack and put more pressure back. Actually, there we go, wiping out the Bazooka team for Demolition Hammer. EC8s are diving in, but there we go, Tiger tank on the flank here remains a constant problem, a thorn in the side of Demolition Hammer and the 3rd Armoured Division. Great shot from the Tiger there as well.
They are down to 200 points.
Bishops plastering the center here. We got Jzuna advancing further ahead here with Grenadiers, Jaegers, Tigers, and flak guns. You'll get a smaller counterattack into the south, but with just one anti-tank as the Pentaforce on the command tank, that may not work out as ideally as they would like to. And there go incendiary bombardment runs as well. The Germans were, I believe, quite fond of using a mixture that was fairly similar to napalm when it came to like the incendiaries. If I remember correctly, I might. But anyways, the Grant there getting slammed by the Tiger tank and the packs there. Fresh bazookas up Demolition Hammer, even as again he's losing a bit of momentum. He does sneak in this grab the northern victory point. And there go, butting the Grant here, punishing hits for going a bit too hard. There we go. Bishop number 2 knocked out here. 6-pounder gun there brought into action was the British. We could see Grant knocked out here, but no, does not commit there. MSC clearly a bit hesitant. Oh, apparently didn't need to. Grant down. We see that Pidzi is taking rather significant losses as these engagements are just not panning out for him. He's also running out of infantry. We got MSC with more infantry. Further complicating matters here for the Allies.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
Germans also managed to take the Allies in terms of victory points by now, 247 versus 142. Right, EC8s of course need repairs. Demolition Hammer, unfortunately due to some fuel shortages, isn't quite able to go for another EC8 there.
Panzer IV is ready for action.
Right, so they are dinged up, so the EC8s. Now the Grant on the way here for Pidzi. And let's pop back here to Jzuna and to Pidzi. I mean, again, he's really not looking like he's in a great spot here. He's really taking some heavy losses there. Of course, we do here, of course, have Demolition Hammer with the ability to recover at least some of the vehicles here. At least building up his armored forces. Thumbs up. Could even, like, maybe recover some of the bishops, but it's definitely paying itself off, I would say. Thumbs up Demolition Hammer there. In fact, the M31 recovery vehicle is based off the M3 Lee, you know, the American version of the Grant. Fun fact there. German force here trying to keep the Americans from getting that northern victory point again. We got a triple cap, we got armored side skirt for Jzuna. Thumbs up. MSC just continue not to go for it. Mines exploding all over the place here. Good work caused by Jzuna, preparing the battlefield ahead of the time.
75 points and falling.
75 points left. The Allies are not having an easy time here, that's for sure. 71 points left. There we go. Almost got his Grant in there ready. Panther going for the EC8 here and gets it. White Phosphorus came too late here and MSC scores a kill in the name of the Deutsches Panzerwaffe. Situation for the Allies looking pretty... well, terrible, and there we go. The Allies end up conceding. Lost to the German Reich. They had the advantage, but ultimately, I think at crucial times, just feels like exploited. And could have been more aggressive at times, whereas the Germans were clearly much more confident with aggression when it came down to it. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial News and cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.